Cash Out has just shared a disturbing video with fans after his crazy prison sentence, and his life is reportedly in danger. Cash Out, the Atlanta rapper behind the 2012 hit that topped the Billboard Hot Rap Songs chart, is currently sitting in a prison cell with a life sentence plus 70 years. The video that has resurfaced and is circulating across social media shows the rapper, in his own words, maintaining his innocence and claiming he did not force anybody to do anything. That statement alone, given the weight of what a jury found him guilty of, is why people are calling this video disturbing. So let us go back to the beginning. Cash Out, born John Michael Hakeem Gibson, first entered the rap scene after being acquitted of a firearm charge in 2009 in Clayton County, Georgia. He took that as a second chance and focused on music. He signed with Epic Records after label head LA. Reed heard his debut single and requested a meeting. That single went on to peak at number 36 on the Billboard Hot 100 and received platinum certification from the RIAA. He followed it up with another charting record in 2014, released his debut album Let's Get It that same year, and had collaborations with names like Future, Wiz Khalifa, and French Montana. For a period, people in Atlanta believed he could reach the same level as artists like Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan, but none of that is what Cash Out is known for now. In 2022, Gibson was arrested on racketeering and sex trafficking charges. The indictment, which was later re-indicted in 2023 with a total of 46 counts, accused him of being the leader of a criminal enterprise. Prosecutors alleged that Cash Out used his record company, Pyrex Music Group, along with his brand name and celebrity status, to recruit and lure women from social media platforms under false pretenses, and then force them into commercial sex work through deception and coercion. This was not a solo operation. His mother, Linda Smith, known as Mama Cash Out, and his cousin, Tyrone Taylor, were also charged as co-defendants in the case. The trial lasted over a month in Fulton County. During those weeks, the jury reviewed cell phone records, jail calls, and surveillance footage. Multiple women took the stand and testified about what they endured. One woman told the court that the day these defendants chose to commit these crimes against her, they gave her a life sentence. The parents of another victim stated in court that Gibson used his fame and wealth to steal their daughter, saying he literally stole the souls of all the women he victimized. Several accusers described ongoing PTSD, depression, and anxiety from what they experienced. On July 18, 2025, the jury came back with their verdict. Gibson was found guilty of racketeering, pimping, aggravated sodomy, and 2 counts of sex trafficking. His cousin Tyrone Taylor was found guilty on nearly all charges against him. His mother was found guilty of racketeering and 1 count of trafficking. Now here is where the plea deal comes in. Before the trial, Cash Out was offered a 25-year plea deal. He turned it down and chose to take his chances in court. His defense lawyer argued the state had failed to prove its case and pointed to what he called inconsistencies in the testimony of accusers, suggesting some had voluntarily reconnected with Gibson and contradicted themselves. The defense also questioned the credibility of co-defendants who had received deals for cooperating with prosecutors. It did not work. On July 21st, 2025, the judge, before reading the sentence, said the evidence at trial had shown the very worst of human behavior toward other human beings. She then handed down life in prison without the possibility of parole for the conviction, plus an additional 70 years for the racketeering, sex trafficking, firearm possession, and related offenses. His cousin Taylor received the same sentence. His mother was given 30 years. Gibson was also ordered to register as a sex offender and banned from any contact with victims. Before sentencing, Gibson addressed the court. He said the jurors made the wrong judgment, asserted his innocence, claimed all the women were of age and had given consent, and compared himself to Jesus Christ. The judge dismissed those remarks, citing the overwhelming evidence. Then, in January 2026, a federal judge ordered Cash Out to pay $40 million to one of his sex trafficking victims. A lawsuit had been filed by a woman from Indiana who said Gibson trafficked her and others between 2013 and 2015. So the video making the rounds, showing Cash Out insisting he is innocent, sits against all of that. A jury, a judge, victim testimony, surveillance footage, phone records, and a 46-count indictment. That is why people are calling it disturbing. It is not just what he said, it is what he said in the face of everything that was proven.